Sanket Bhagat. I am the student from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonere. Here we are introducing you to a Gerber file generation in a layout editor. That is, right now we are using Eagle as a PCB designing software, and we are going to use these Gerber files for the use of this PCB prototyping machine. So for that purpose we must have a layout editor. Right now we are having a Eagle, that is easily applicable graphic layout editor. So for that purpose I have Eagle installed on my PC. I just click on it. So this is the default window of Eagle called as control panel. So in any layout editor we have to design a PCB layout. Right now I am not going to tell in detail that is how to design PCB layout, because there are lots of video available on YouTube. You can refer the same. So right now I am using directly my ready-made .brd file, that is board file. So I am going to file, open, and as I am interested in the PCB layout, I am opening my board file. So here it is. So this is my board file. I am opening it, and this one is a board file default window, and here is the PCB layout, which is basically a DTM module. So as I am interested in generating Gerber files of this PCB layout, I am dividing this data into bottom data, top data, and these pads and wires. So this Eagle is divided into layers. So for generating the Gerber files, I am going to this layer setting so that I can on all the data which contained in this board file. So I am just clicking on this all in layer setting window and apply. So all the data which contain in this board file are active now. So here we are complete with the board file layout generation. So right now I am interested in generating Gerber file, which we are going to use for PCB fabrication on this PCB prototyping machine, which is manufactured by MITS Electronics. So I am going to file, CAM processor, or you can directly refer to this CAM processor icon. So I am clicking on it, and this CAM processor window will open. So as we are we have to perform this job, I am going to open job, and the Gerber file format is Gerber 274X, and I am opening the format. So as this whole data is divided into some layers, as I told you before. So top data, board outline and component side of both sides, and this shoulder side. As right now we are performing the PCB designing of single-sided PCB. So I am just generating Gerber file of this shoulder side, and right now we are going to export this bottom data on the front or top of the PCB. Therefore I have to mirror it, and this Gerber file extension for bottom data is .sol. So I am just renaming it and giving it om.sol, which is my shoulder side, that is bottom side Gerber file, and which contains the data of bottom and pads and wires of the same layer. So I am done with the Gerber file data filling, and so click next, process job. So I am done with the Gerber file generation for bottom layer. If you have a dual sided PCB, so you have to do same for your top layer, that is component side, and which having the file having extension .cmp. So I am again renaming the file as OM2, and it contains the data of top and bottoms, top and pads and wires of bottom, top, sorry. So I am again mirroring it, and so the file generated will be om2.cmp, which contains the data of my top and pads and wires of top layer. So I am again processing job. So we are done with the two Gerber file generation. First is a bottom side Gerber file and second is a top sided Gerber file. So next one is one of the most important data, that is drill data. So for that purpose I have to go again file, open, job, and the Gerber file format for drill data is excellent.cam. So I am opening it, and as I am not interested in saving the job that I had done before, so I am clicking on no. So this Gerber file format contains all the drill data, as here my drills and hole data will be exported in the Gerber file format. So I am again mirroring it and giving the name as om3.drd. So the file generated will be om3.drd, which contains the data of drills, holes, and it is saved. All three files will be saved where in the same location where my board file is saved. So I am again processing further and process job. I am done with the 3 file generation. I am closing it, all the windows, and I am searching for these 3 generated Gerber files where my BID file was there. So here I am having om.cmp, that is my top Gerber file. Then my om3.drd, that is my drill Gerber file, and om.sol, that is my bottom Gerber file. So here we are done with the Gerber file generation. We will use these 3 files for the PCB fabrication on PCB prototyping machine in the next video. Thank you.